Good mid-afternoon, 2:32 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on the East Coast in the United States of America. I'm XRP, future millionaire, and I reside in the great state of Michigan. It's quite hot out today. 90-degree day here in the great state of Michigan. But I wanted to read this first because I thought this was fascinating as XRP hangs on by its balls to 40 cents. Not much in either direction. About what we expected here today. So XRP, RippleNet General Manager, we have bigger ambitions than replacing Swift. Oh, you heard that right. Bigger ambitions than replacing Swift. Recently, SUBCRIBE, General Manager of RippleNet at Californian fintech firm Ripple, spoke to journalist Kathy Chu, who is currently senior crypto correspondent at news organization TruthDAO. During this interview, which was released last Thursday, May 26th, the RippleNet GM made a number of interesting comments. Below are a few highlights on U.S. SEC's lawsuit against Ripple Labs. I think the entire crypto industry is looking at this case to set precedent, so I think it's not important just for Ripple. I think it's important for the entire crypto industry in terms of how it's impacted us. We are coming off of record growth in our business, and in RippleNet, the division that I run, which provides enterprise crypto solutions for financial institutions and corporates, is doing really well. I mean, we've had a banner year. We're doing a run rate of over $15 billion for our payment business alone. So I think that in terms of how it's affected us, we're resilient as a company. We've been doing this a long time, and these little bumps in the road aren't going to deter us from our goal. And again, I'm just really happy that the team, our customers, they're seeing a lot of value in what we're building, so much so that they are double downing on our product and continuing to help us grow as a company, which I think also helps the industry as a whole as well. As of right now, the judge has outlined a schedule, and the earliest that we would see something in terms of summary judgment would be early 2023. So like I've been saying from the beginning, we're not getting a settlement in 2022. We were never going to get one in 2021, and maybe at some point in 2023 we can put this behind us, but not anytime soon. We got a schedule. I think that's good news. I think the judge has been doing a job managing the case. A lot of the little battles that have been going on day to day. But at least we've got some clarity that things would be wrapping up in 2023, at least from her perspective. So, and then on replacing Swift, I think we have bigger ambitions than replacing Swift. So remember, to move money internationally, there's two components. There's a messaging component, but then you actually have to have the funds. That's not what Swift does. Swift only does the messaging. What was really, really innovative about crypto and RippleNet is that we do both. We've modernized both. So using Swift for messaging is like what's happening using a fax machine today. So we modernized, that's using APIs, it's real time, but then we also do the settlement there. There's not another solution out there that does both instantly like Ripple, and so our solution is now a lot bigger than what Swift does. I think Swift is going to be around for 5 years. It takes a long time to change like the entire banking system. I mean, upgrading the mainframe at any Milan is probably a couple $100 million to do, to modernize that so they can move off of Swift. So I think Swift is here to stay. I think the most innovative companies today are going to move off of Swift, and they're going to use modern technologies like crypto, what we're building at RippleNet, and that's really what's helping us grow. There's really no other alternative to Swift that's comprehensive and does more than the one that we built on top of crypto, so I'm excited about what's ahead for us. So that's a little bit on RippleNet and how they're looking to do more than just replace Swift. So now let's do a quick update on the charts here. Let's start with DGB, which is up 1.90% to 1232. It's over 1.2 cents. We might be coming to a heading formation. A lot of the patterns have done this bullish divergence we talked about for this weekend pump. But as far as coming up any higher than here, this is likely going to be a spot where DGB is going to end up flailing out here with the lack of volume. You don't want it to fall below 1236 on the 20-day. Otherwise, this could be a failed cup and handle. And if it is, it comes right back down to the consolidation zone. These are things we have to watch. And in fact, it's things that are probably more probable than not that this is going to run out of steam here. And we're going to have to continue on our way. These are oftentimes coverings right now from the shorts, which I'm not surprised that this is happening. We called about this before the holiday weekend. And with the rate hikes in June, I'm not surprised at all that we would have a little bit of a pump here. Now it's basically you break out of this area, and if you break down, you're going to end up coming back down to these consolidation areas. So don't get too excited yet. Let the market do what it needs to do. That was DGB. XLM, you can see it came right up to our resistance line that we put out there yesterday. Actually 2 days ago maybe, just to show the extension here that it could reach, and I thought any upside would be capped when it got up there. Now we're starting a bearish divergence. Everything's so tight though that we're basically constricted within an area. We had the head and shoulders pattern. We might come back up, but it doesn't look great right now. I think a lot of people are going to get fooled here. That's why I said it's a weekend pump, nothing more, nothing less. And with the futures being closed today and not opening until 8 p.m. tonight, should say closed on Sunday, due to Memorial Day weekend, I thought it was a good time for it to do a little bit of a pump. That's why I took a little gamble yesterday, and it paid off for over $1,100. And now I'm sitting back watching the market unfold. If you pull this across for XLM, you can clearly see that this is being supported now as this, you know, a little support here. And now we're kind of range bound here between these little areas. So that's what we're looking at. If we break down, we're going to come right back to the consolidation area. That gets us down to like 3.5 cents with XDC. So I don't remember if I said XLM or XDC, but I'm definitely talking about XDC. So that's XDC. XLM is still trying to hold a 20-day. It looks like a head and shoulders like what XRP was on. We're trying to make this a bullish cup and handle. You got a nice uptrending support. You've kind of got like an ascending triangle that you can see is formed within here. I don't care about it looking perfect, but that's what we've formed right now. So we are trading, we're range bound here. So if we can maintain the 20, put in this bullish cup and handle, we might be able to push up a little bit higher to about 15 cents. But for all intents and purposes, XLM's done what I thought it would. And once this breaks down, I believe we're going to come back down here to about 11.4. So, you know, I think this is going to be all for nothing. It's going to be one big show. I'm not saying it's over yet because you still can come up to 18.6. It's just we're going to have to break this consolidation area. And if it doesn't, it's just going to end up breaking down. So that's what we're looking at there. And then I want to end up with XRP because XRP came right up to the top of our descending triangle, falling channel, whatever you want to call it. We came up in here. We knew this was the sell area because we have a descending resistance. And now once we get rejected, break the 20-day, you should be able to come uniformly, something like that. So don't get too ahead of yourselves. Let this pattern play out. Let the market do what it needs to do. Sit back, relax, smoke a joint, enjoy this Memorial Day. Take a shot if you have to, but do not get yourself bent over. Make sure you hit that motherfucking like button and subscribe to the channel. If you're watching my content, it's free. Just hit that subscribe button.